at 134 pounds, fighting out of Yekaterinburg, Russia, presenting the interim UFC bantamweight champion, Piotr No Mercy Yan! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 134 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, presenting the reigning, defending UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling!
Sir, bring it in. Sir. Both of you received instructions. You'll follow them at all times. Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
We have waited 13 months for finality in this rivalry between Piotr Yan and Aljamain Sterling. And in all likelihood, we will get it tonight.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight!
Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Timex watches have taken a licking and keep on ticking since 1854. Sterling got off to a pretty good start in that first meeting. A lot of offense early out of him. Yan with that patented high guard as usual.
High guard, deliberate, steady approach forward. Wow, they're chanting, "Let's go, Piotr." They're saying Peter, but you know what they mean.
Wow.
Stuff to take down.
Nice early sprawl for Piotr Yan, and now he attacks the body.
When you're in Florida and they're chanting for a Russian,
right,
it's not good.
This crowd is crazy.
Yeah, it's a wild crowd.
We're seeing a much more measured approach already from Aljamain Sterling.
Well, I think he realizes that he burned off a lot of energy in that first round of the first fight, and it didn't pay dividends.
Yeah, even if it was a fueling issue, ultimately he probably went out a little hot.
Yes, high volume.
Fortune favors the brave is brought to you by Crypto.com, the fastest growing crypto platform in the world. Download now.
And especially when you're fighting a guy like Yan, who has this measured approach every single time. He puts the pressure on you, he makes you back up, he controls the center, and he slowly starts to make you wilt.
But even Yan is a little more aggressive in this second outing. Good kicks here from Aljamain.
Well, he's of the opinion, and many other people are as well, that you can't win a title by disqualification. You may be able to lose one,
right,
but you shouldn't be able to be the champion because of a disqualification. Right. It just doesn't seem right. And so I think he's coming into this fight angry.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is maybe that will take away from his normal style and he'll fight with some emotion. Beautiful kick there by Yan.
Just his forward pressure is, it's intimidating to deal with. I mean, he is in your face, guard high. He can kick. Fantastic boxing. He's got great takedown defense.
He can do everything. He's so effective, and he's so physically strong. It's a big part of his game. I mean, he locks up with guys and just ragdolls them.
Yan will switch stances, offering the southpaw stance here. Early round one.
He's so technical, too. I mean, everything he does, his footwork and his movement, and never deviates from that high guard. Always protected. Very rarely see him get rocked.
He is controlling the center of this octagon. He's controlling the whole octagon at this point in the fight.
Yeah, and
nice
Aljamain, yeah, just check that one. Aljamain's not offering up anything that's going to keep him off.
These guys are swinging so hard, they're falling off balance.
Yan is loading up on some of these early.
Little out of character, John, don't you
Yeah, I
think?
was going to say a little bit uncharacteristic of him. Nice connection by Yan with the left hand. Body kick for Sterling.
This could be the approach for Aljamain too, making Piotr chase him. It's going to open up level changes.
I don't think he has any choice right now, the way the aggression that Yan is displaying. I mean, either stands in front of him and gets hit, or he gets on his bike and moves. One of the issues that Aljamain had in the first fight is that he doesn't strike hard enough to shake Yan off.
You can tell Yan is just dying to get his hands on him and
Yeah.
really crack him with one.
Sterling switching up his stances frequently here. Round 1, 20 seconds now to go.
And it's not uncharacteristic of Sterling to do this and throw a ton of kicks. We've seen that in fights many times with him.
Well, Aljamain has very good kicks, and I'd like to see Aljamain attack those legs, throw that front kick up the middle, which he does so effectively. Wow.
Big left hand late in the round for Yan. That first round, he was busier, did not land at the clip that Yan did. Yan 35%, Sterling 29%.
Fight!
See if Sterling attacks the body here in round 2.
It's interesting to see between rounds as well, guys, where Yan, I mean, I'm not saying by any means was he super huffing and puffing, but he was sitting on the stool getting iced down while Aljamain was having a nice conversation with his coach. It's just interesting perspective there.
Well, I think he's just looking for maximum recovery. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why they iced his chest. But he showed no signs of fading.
That's a great body kick there from
Nor
Yan.
did Aljamain. I mean, Aljamain looks like he's in phenomenal shape. But I think he's just got to do something to keep Yan off of him. And there's that front kick up the middle.
Sterling shoots. Yan able to stay upright. Dean Thomas, what do you have?
You know, Peter Yan has a reputation for taking the first couple of rounds off in order to gain intel. To me, this could be over.
Oh, this is big.
Oh, this could be
is
bad for Peter
gigantic.
Yan.
He's got the back.
He is fully on the back.
That's huge. This is
got the
he's got
triangle.
the body triangle, fully on the back.
And this is what Aljamain's talked about. It's just getting him to slip up one time, getting on that back. Let's see what Piotr Yan can do here.
Aljamain is a master at the rear naked choke. I mean, the one he put on Sandhagen was absolutely magnificent. Yan is in big trouble here, especially with that body triangle.
5 career wins by rear naked choke for Sterling. Has called himself the human backpack throughout his UFC career.
The longer this goes, I mean, it's 3 minutes for him to do this. Unless Yan can get off of this position, he's going to keep attacking and chaining those arms under the chin.
And just cinching on that waist.
Mm-hmm. He rips to the body from the back.
Sterling maintaining that body lock as the fighters exchange strikes.
Now, as they throw these strikes at each other, there is the opportunity that one of them gets frustrated from getting hit like this and either makes a defensive mistake or an offensive mistake.
Especially for Yan.
Yes, especially for Yan.
You can't get caught up in getting pissed off and
like
throwing
this.
back punches like that.
Well, he's doing this while he has control of the wrist, which is helping. He keeps that left wrist locked up. But now we're only 2 minutes left. Aljamain should start to have maybe a little bit more of a sense of urgency and try to cinch this up. He's got him on his side now. I like this because the side that locks the triangle is on the up. As long as that's up, he can keep that squeeze going on
You see how he's using
Yeah.
that right leg to lift up the leg of Petr Yan.
Oh, this is
Man,
big.
some big shots.
Oh, he's got a belly
Can he
down.
flatten
This is
him out?
nasty.
Oh, Sterling trying to find a window under the chin.
Oh, he might have it.
He needs to start ground and pounding for sure here.
Oh, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. Aljamain Sterling is going off.
Still
Full
got it.
mount. Still back up. What control he has.
Dominant round here
I mean,
for
this
Sterling.
is absolutely spectacular control by Sterling.
Still over a minute to go in round 2.
Possibly looking for that arm triangle if Petr Yan keeps that arm up in the air. But Aljamain's stuck in there as well. You see, and that's why you see Yan holding on to that right arm. Once they get that wrist control. And this is exhausting if you're on the bottom like Yan is here. Constantly having your waist just crushed by this body triangle.
But so far,
Yeah, doing the right things.
he's been able to defend it.
Yan trains his jiu-jitsu at American Top Team under Pohumpa Marcos D'Amata. When he can get to the U.S., that is.
Doesn't get any better.
Much different fight than the first one, though, guys. Even though Sterling had a good first couple rounds, this is
Jan's in trouble.
control.
Yeah, this is Jan being in trouble. I mean, it looks like he's going to get out of it, but man, very dangerous situation for Petr Yan. And the fact that Aljo did this, he knows he can do this, and he can probably do it again.
A dominant second round for Sterling. All right, so Aljamain Sterling off to a good start. Not unlike that first meeting, attacks the body, and Yan returns fire with immediacy. Sterling still an underdog as far as the live odds are concerned.
Oh, beautiful low kick by Yan. But at least now he knows that he can control him on the ground. It didn't happen in the first fight.
Right.
And that was a big moment to dominate that whole round like that. But look at Yan, still not afraid to throw kicks.
No, not at all.
Beautiful inside low kick. Oh, he's got the
Tight
single again.
Can he switch it over to the double? Nice defense there from Yan.
Beautiful defense. And look, right back on him. No rest. I mean, he is exhausted.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we've
That
been
knee is not down right now, actually.
It's not. No, that was legal. You could have kneed him right in the face there.
Sterling unofficially 1 for 7 on his takedowns thus far.
What happened there?
Yeah.
Yan got hit with something he didn't like.
It looked like a left hand.
Nice work from
by
Sterling.
Aljamain.
Got the double! Big takedown for Sterling.
Going
Going
back
back
again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Aljamain Sterling. He said it was going to be a different fight.
It sure is.
It's a different fight.
And I just saw Pohumpa drop his head in frustration.
Because that's all he said to him, John. Just don't when you're defending. He'd rather him fight from guard to push off, push the head away, and get up. Instead, he's such in a rush to get up, he's giving up his back to Sterling.
Well, it's also Sterling's transition to the back is so slick.
He got him down to make him do that, of course. Yeah,
Yes.
and that's what Sterling talked about, that I'm going to make these things happen. I'm going to force him to make a mistake, and if he just turns his back for a second, I'm getting it.
Now, he's getting real close. They are in front of Jan's corner. So Jan's corner can give him instruction here on how to defend. Oh, look at this.
This is where you can get in trouble, though. You see how he's addressing the foot and leaving the neck still exposed.
Yes. And Aljamain continues to control the body with that body triangle. He lets it go to make the transitions, then he goes right back to it, and look at that, cinches it up.
Oh, bro, and that's the worst.
Very
You're
tight.
already struggling to breathe, and then somebody's just squeezing the life out of you.
It just squeezes your guts with his shin.
You had to use the bathroom before the fight, you're certainly going to have to afterwards.
And now Yan is getting frustrated. He's rolling around, and he's got to be very careful that he doesn't wind up getting flattened out, particularly with that body triangle.
Yeah,
when you
then
get
you're
flattened out with that body
It's like
triangle,
breaking your back.
it's horrible. Ivan Salivary tapped Tony Strickland with that way back in the day.
Oh, he's trying to turn in. Nice adjustment.
But there's levels, right? And the difference in the levels, the stand-up is evident. Jan has an advantage. But on the ground, we're seeing very clearly Aljamain Sterling is on another level. And he's slowly trying to work that arm under the chin. They keep battling, hand control, defense, but Aljamain could also switch to an arm triangle as well.
Now, let me ask you guys this. We're almost at the end of, hold on. Oh, look at the shoulder pressure he's putting on that left arm, too.
Kudos to Jan to being able to avoid getting completely flattened out like that, but he can't get him off his back.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Round one was a closer fight. Not a lot of this happened. I mean, I can't even think back. But if you give that to Sterling, that's 3 rounds in the bag, potentially.
Right? Yeah. Well,
potentially.
Certainly 2.
At
right?
least, yeah.
We're in the 3rd. 2 rounds are gone to Sterling. And who's to say he can't do this again?
And he knows that's what he's got to do.
Right, and then you also have to take into consideration the Sterling we saw in the first fight had a really bad neck injury. I mean, so bad that he has a replaced disc in his neck now. He's an artificial titanium disc in his neck. Which is kind of crazy to be fighting with.
And an interesting tweet there from Bilal Muhammad about Jan fighting with anger versus Aljo fighting with smarts, because you did see a different approach from Jan early. He was trying to knock his head off.
Yeah, we talked about that, but I don't think it's fatiguing him.
Perhaps Aljo got stung by one of those shots. Tide may be turning here early round 4 as Jan tries to take the back.
But he's got to be careful in his grappling exchanges.
Yeah, right.
That he might get reversed. It's if he willingly clinches up with Aljamain.
Aljamain is not reacting well to those shots. He's putting his head down and looking away. He's got to keep his eyes on Petr Yan the entire time.
I think he's just constantly thinking about a takedown. And even in that, he's looking to dive under the legs.
And end up diving into a knee.
Yeah, not good.
Jan not really a submission threat. 1 career win by guillotine.
Yeah, he needs to just back up. Wow.
Right.
That was nimble.
Aljo could stick his left leg in between the legs and dive under. I mean, he comes from a camp that has very strong leg locks. And again, even if he doesn't use a leg lock as a submission, he can use it.
Scramble out.
Yeah, to advance position. Oh, nice left to the body. And a nice knee by Petr Yan. As you were saying before, he ducked under.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Good kick to the body for Sterling. Both fighters appear to land in that exchange.
Yeah, that front kick to the body from Sterling is excellent. There's a nice knee to the body.
Back to the center. Yeah.
From a guy who got illegally kneed in the face in the first fight.
And there's Aljamain Sterling on the back.
Not yet.
No,
Not
he's
yet.
too high. He's too high. But he might grab the leg.
He was thinking about it. You saw that.
Yeah.
He's going to end up on his back. Triangle. Petr Yan's hip to it, though. Nice work.
And now it's Jan inside the closed guard of Sterling. Under 3 minutes to go, round 4.
This is still no fun place to be. Aljamain Sterling is a nasty guard. If he can control posture.
Dean Thomas, what do you have, sir?
Regardless of what's going on right now, I think this is a mistake for Petr Yan. He's much more dangerous on his feet, regardless of if he's on top now or winning the grappling exchanges. He needs to have separation to where he could punch Aljamain, because that's where he's most dangerous.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Joe. Perhaps he's trying to bank around with the top position. I don't know.
He's got to be real careful of that right arm, especially because he keeps putting it on the mat. The way he puts his arms flat on the mat, if Aljamain locks one of those up with an overhook, he can isolate it, and then he can attack it. I mean, Aljamain's specialty for sure is rear naked chokes and back control, but he'll submit you off his back, make no mistake about it.
Jan content to work from here late in round 4.
Aljamain may be trying to hold on to that. Maybe trying to hold on to one of those arms. But right now, Jan is controlling the position. Oh, big ground and pound.
Nice knee. Interesting to see Jan stepping on that back leg of Sterling there. Under a minute to go, round 4.
At the very least, with under a minute to go, it seems like Jan is in control of this round and banking it on the scorecards. Big shot.
Well, if we do go the distance, Jan certainly needed this 4th round, and he is on his way to winning it. Under 30 to go now.
That first round, even though not much really happened, is going to be pretty crucial. Yeah, nothing as far as control time happened in round 1. Then all round 2 and 3 obviously go to Sterling. 4th, got to give to Jan.
And you can't say for certain whether or not a judge might have gotten aggressive with a 10-8 in one of those Sterling rounds, but we very well could be 2-2 heading to the 5th and final round.
Yeah, either way, I think it's safe to say.
Final round, which seems fitting between Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan.
Good kick to the body. We could be looking at 2 and 2, right?
Yep.
Could be.
That's how I have it, for what it's worth. Body kick from Sterling.
No, that round 1 was
good inside low kick by Jan. He is so relentless. The drive. Trying very hard to complete this.
a lot of energy.
Circling out, very nicely done. And then immediately makes him pay.
That's a nice left hand from Jan. Body shot from Sterling. Aljo jabbing effectively there.
Man, Aljamain has got to put something in front of those shots. They're getting really telegraphed here in the 5th.
Nice connection by Sterling.
Oh, he got that one.
Petr Yan posting, trying to stay up.
If Aljamain can complete this.
Well done by Yan to try to work his way to the fence. Resisted the urge to grab it.
It's so tempting.
Sterling 2 for 15 on his takedown attempts tonight. But 7+ minutes of ground control time looms large.
Well, those 2 were huge.
Yeah, because he controlled the fight from there.
Jan's free.
A lot of effort for Yan to get free. Could be huge. 3 minutes to decide it.
Oh, big elbow.
That's more of what Aljamain's got to do. He threw nice uppercuts, then level changed. Nice defense there from Yan. Trying to stuff that head. Sure, everybody at home gets some flashbacks every time they're in that position.
Yeah. We have crossed the midpoint of the 5th and final round. Nice job by Yan to stay up right there.
Well, he's just kind of leaning in now. Yan went for a D there. This is a crazy pace. Oh, beautiful knee.
Oh, he got clipped. Followed up that knee with a left hand. Oh, he shucked him off nice there.
And now Yan trying to transition.
You gotta love that even with all the relentless takedown attempts, Yan's still throwing kicks. He's not deviating from his standard striking game.
Sterling to the fence under 90 seconds to go.
Oh,
Beautiful uppercut with the elbow there by Sterling.
Sterling's got a hold of a leg. Can he get it?
So close.
Oh my goodness, what a scramble.
Unbelievable
So
scramble by Jan to avoid the takedown. Final minute to decide the UFC bantamweight title. Well, Chimaev Burns was a tough act to follow. Championship stakes here coming down the stretch.
That's a tough act to follow for any fight moving forward.
Yeah. Aljamain's got to do something dramatic here.
Got to admire the resolve from Petr Yan, given where he was at, in theory, on that stool after round 3. Strong knee to the body for the Russian.
And he dragged him down again. Very impressive way to close out this fifth.
Yeah.
By Petr. Look at this. He's got the back now.
So Sterling not able to muster much offense late in this fight. 25 minutes between Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan.
I haven't seen one in years. Here's
Nice
the single.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, please.
No, I implode.
He gets him down, and this is early in the fight. This is the very first takedown that led to back control. And this is where the fight changed. A lot of time on the back by Aljamain Sterling. Body triangle, beating him up. It was one of the most definitive moments in the fight. And then Petr Yan with a relentless attack standing up. Great combination here by Yan. Beautiful low kick by Yan. Ground and pound, and manages to get Aljamain's back there. And here's Aljo with another takedown. Yeah, nasty kick/knee to the body by Yan. And closed out the round on Aljamain's back.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Salvador D'Amato scores the contest 48-47, Sterling. Christopher Lee scores it 48-47, Yan. And Alicia Rodriguez scores the contest 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And now, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain the Master